Before you go to bed anytime, before you go to sleep any day, you have to do this. This will change your situation. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for stopping by. How are you all doing today? I hope you are doing fine. So in case you are new here, my name is Pamela. In this channel, I share spiritual tips and messages. Spiritual tips that will be a blessing to you. You doing it rightly, follow the instructions. By the grace of God, things I share must work for you. Go through my videos, you will see lots of testimonies, and it has been helping people greatly. So like today is another message that will touch you greatly if you believe. Anything you do after this must work. You cannot do anything without faith. Doing things with faith and inviting the presence of God matters. And by the grace of God, God will touch every areas of your life and bless you greatly. If you love spiritual tips, go on and subscribe. Turn on the bell so that whenever I upload videos, you get notified and come and watch. Like the title says, do this before you go to sleep any day, and your situation will never remain the same. This is for those that are facing so many challenges or facing one or two challenges in their lives and need God to intervene. If you need God to intervene in your situation, you have to do this before you go to bed. Remember this, that the Lord says in Matthew 11 verse 28, come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. All you who are tired, you are tired of praying, you are tired of asking, and you are not getting solution. You are tired of going from one place to the other, seeking for solution, and you are not seeing it. The Lord says, come to me, and I will give you rest, and I will answer you. And I will show you great and mighty things which you know not. What you have to do is to have patience, okay? Have patience. Everything will be answered. Your prayers will be answered. You are going from one place to the other, one spiritualist to the other, or you have been doing spiritual work and nothing is working. Lord says, cast your care unto him, and he's going to do the rest. So you have to check that passage in the Bible, okay? Matthew 11 verse 28. It's going to console you greatly. Do not give up. Do not give up at all. So before you go to bed, you have to read Psalm 91. Psalm 91 is a powerful verse in the Bible which will help you greatly. It helps also to boost your faith. It boosts your faith, give you strength, and make God to answer your prayers. When you are strengthened, you will not have any fear. When you have fear in you, anything you pray will not be answered. Remember, before the enemy strike, they use fear first to capture one. So if you are able to be strengthened, if you are able to remove that fear, you will see that any prayers you pray, any spiritual work must be answered. But always make sure that your faith is needed. Whether spiritual work or not, your faith is very important. So Psalm 91 says, he who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Lord Almighty. I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him will I trust. Surely he shall deliver me from the snare of the fowler. Personalize this. When you personalize it, you feel it deep in your heart. Your spirit will feel it deep. Okay? And that is what matters. Surely he shall deliver you from the snare of the fowler. Personalize it like this. Surely he shall deliver me from the snare of the fowler, and from the perilous pestilence. He shall cover me with his feathers, and under his wings shall I trust, shall I take refuge. Please go through this. I don't want to read everything. Just go through it. Every word by word is powerful. You are going to feel it deep in your heart. Whenever you are praying like this, stay where you will not be distracted. Do not allow any distraction. This is what has been working for me, and I really appreciate God. Before I do any spiritual work, I always go through some Bible verses, or I pray seriously before embarking on any spiritual work. This is to awake your faith, strengthen you. Any fear will be gone. Then you go on and do your spiritual work. So another one, which is the last one. I don't want to make this video lengthy. This is the last one. Another Bible verse, very powerful. Read Psalm 121. Psalm 121 is another consoling verse. Another protecting verse as well. It says, I will lift up my eyes to the hills, from whence comes my help. My help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth. Who is your creator? The creator of the whole universe is God Almighty. That is where your help will come from. Before your spiritual work will work for you, it's because of God. Your faith, yes, and God. Before anything can work for you, it's because of God. Remember, spiritual work works in certain ways, like It can work for you, it may not work for the other person, and that is because of how you invite the presence of God in that situation, in that spiritual work. There are some people that will just do it without targeting their prayer points or prayers rightly, without seeking from God first. It may not work. So I'm not saying that if your spiritual work did not work for you, that is because you don't know God, or that is because your faith is not there. No, there are so many other things, like I said, that will make spiritual work not to be effective. But always make sure that the presence of God is there. Invite him in that area, in that that particular situation, that spiritual work you want to do. Invite him. He will not allow your foot to be moved. He who keeps you will not slumber. Behold, he who keeps Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep at all. God is always watching over you. Please remove fear from you. I don't know how to say this. Please try to remove fear, no matter any condition. Remove fear. If the prophecy may be truth, okay, please, no matter how fearful that prophecy is, do not be afraid. And that is why some people, they don't like prophecies. They don't go to where people tell them prophecy, because it's going to put fear in them. It's going to make them not to trust anyone around them. And they may be right. Live your life upright. Seek from God direct. You have that power. Yes, prophecies are good. Good prophecies are good. For God to show you things, like open your eyes for things that are yet to come. If you know you are soft-hearted or someone that is always afraid, it's best for you to stay away from such places so that you'll not be afraid, because fear is number one thing that kills someone. It is going to slow you down. It's going to slow your spiritual faith down and make the enemies to capture you and destroy one. So always know that God is always there to see you through, to protect you, any condition, anytime. It's not as if God is not watching. God is watching you. So if bad thing happens, do not say that God is not there. Please, always make sure that your faith is at a certain level, even if it's just little. And also remove fear in anything. You will see that you will be you will see that nobody can be able to destroy you or bring you down. So please go through these Bible verses, and by the grace of God, anything you seek, anything you need in life will be done, and your faith will be strengthened. So go on and try it, and by the grace of God, you'll be blessed. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe, share this video to everyone. Remain blessed as always. I'll see you in my next video.